I'll be taking you on how to prepare donuts. So here are the ingredients we'll be making use of for our donuts. The main ingredients we use is your flour. We have our yeast and our sugar inside a bowl which has risen already, our egg that has been broken. We have our butter, there is the sugar, salt just to taste, your seasoning which is the nutmeg, and our milk. But depending on how you want your donut to be, some people make their milk to be optional. But depending on how you want it to taste, is for just homemade. You want to eat it for your own consumption, not for sales. So you put what you want, what will interest you the more. So I will give you the main thing you want, and also your groundnut oil to fry. At this point, you measure your flour and make sure it's a leveled measurement. You see, that's what I meant by level measurement, not the one that we have. No, but you just be in the same line with this your cup. Do you understand? You continue till you get your desired measurement. Beat your egg to where you've gotten what you want, and I make sure you know that as you are beating the egg, it means you are incorporating air little by little to the egg also. So that will also help with the rising of your flour when it's being mixed all together. Here is your yeast that has been mixed with your sugar, and that's our nutmeg. Measure your nutmeg is a seasoning. So a teaspoon of a nutmeg. You add your milk, the three tablespoon of milk, a tablespoon of nutmeg, 3 tablespoon of milk. I hope you understand the difference between a tablespoon and a teaspoon. You mix together, and you also add your margarine. When adding your margarine, ensure it does not have any lump when it's being mixed together. Be very sure of that it does not have any lump, so it will give you a positive yield at the end of the fry. After you've added all the dry ingredients, you start to add your liquid ingredients like your milk and your egg.
the milk was powdered, so you add your egg. So, and after that you add your yeast and your sugar that has been mixed together. If it still needs to add water, you add water. Remember, we are working with a donut, so, and it's not to be a dough, it's to be a batter. If you understand the difference between a dough and a batter. A batter is something that is in a liquid form. Your flour mixed with all other ingredients and is in a liquid form which can be poured. So for these donuts, we call it a batter and not a dough itself. If it's for bread, you can call that one dough, where you are all those ones that you are going to knead. But this one is to be in a batter, in a liquid form which can be poured. That's what we call a batter. So you ensure that it's not too thick, so, and it's watery enough, and it can really serve you what you want. After you are done mixing and it's very okay, it has no lump any longer, we have to pour inside a bigger bowl. So for it to rise very well, this is what we call proving. It's a special form of rising, another name for rising. Make sure it's well covered. You put it under the sun, either for an hour, depending on the quantity of your batter, and make sure and allow it to rise. You can see this one really double the size or even triple the size of the former one. So here is our batter, and in this you are going to fold your batter little by little. You want to form a donut now. You want to make a donut now. You fold it little by little with your flour. You can see the way I'm doing it with my hand. I'm rolling it. And there's also an equipment we call a donut cutter. After you might have gotten your circular shape, if you want to cut the hole and you don't want to make hole with your hand, you can decide to make use of the donut cutter. But the main thing is just to get this circular shape itself. You can see how it is, and from there it proves, it rises. The proof is pure, and that's one of the culinary terms we use in baking and fries and all other things. You can see the way that we use our hands to open the batter here. That's if you don't want to make use of your donut cutter, and you leave it for some minutes for it to rise. It continues to rise even while you are frying. Also, you see that the space in between it gets enclosed, it's becoming small. That means the thing is expanding, it's rising, it's proving. So that means your yeast is really active, it really works well. Yeah, can you see what I'm saying? Can you see the difference? The donut that was expanded, can you see the space in between? It's just been small. That means that, and this is our final result of our donut.